Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best stand mixture.
Starting at number 5.
Hamilton Beach Classic. This little machine combines the capabilities of a hand mixer and a stand mixer for well under $100. It didn't deliver the very best results in our testing, but it performed better than expected, especially for its price. The included stand mixer bowl holds 4 quarts, which isn't as big as the machines above, but it was still plenty of room to knead a full loaf's worth of dough. The Hamilton Beach's double spiral dough hooks do a great job of combining liquid and flour to create an even mixture at the beginning of the process, something many mixers need help with. Once the dough forms and kneading begins, however, it's somewhat underpowered. It shook and wobbled around the counter pretty badly, and we needed to do a little extra hand kneading to finish the bread dough, but all in all we got better results than with other machines in the same price range.
Coming at number 4.
KitchenAid Artisan Mini. Got a tiny kitchen? Only cooking for 1 or 2? This KitchenAid is 25% lighter and has a 20% smaller footprint than the classic Artisan above, with the exact same design. It comes fully equipped with 10 speeds, and the standard paddle, dough hook, and whisk attachments most any stand mixer should include. It's just smaller in capacity, with a bowl that holds only 3.5 quarts. Despite the size and its comparatively puny 250-watt motor, the Artisan Mini managed to perform exceptionally well in our tests. Cream whipped beautifully. A batch of cookie dough came together in only 38 seconds, faster than the full-size Artisan, and without much noise. However, that single batch is about the absolute maximum you can fit into this thing. The bowl could accommodate our bread recipe, but the small hook wasn't able to knead it thoroughly, and the whole machine skittered around the counter while running.
At number 3.
Ankarsrum Stainless Steel. This Swedish-made mixer looks quite different from most other models, and it works quite differently, too, with a rotating bowl and stationary attachments, but that did not stop it from doing a great job in the lab. It's designed especially for kneading dough, with a 4-piece attachment set that gives you multiple options. There's a traditional dough hook included, but we got the best results using its unique combination of roller and scraper. That setup did a great job of combining the ingredients initially, and its folding and smushing motion resembles hand kneading much more closely than other machines. We didn't need to stop and scrape down the bowl at any point, and we got fully kneaded whole wheat bread dough in less than 10 minutes. The unique design of the Ankarsrum puts the heavy motor in the base rather than suspending it over the bowl, which makes for a very stable machine. It didn't so much as shake in any of our tests. You get a ton of accessories with this model, including a large metal bowl for doughs in big batches and a smaller one for whips or batters, the aforementioned dough set, a pair of beaters, and a pair of whisks.
Number 2 of my list.
Wolf Gourmet High. Wolf is known for high-end appliances that will hold up in both home and professional kitchens, and its stand mixer is no exception. It boasts a huge 7-quart bowl and a 500-watt motor that can take on even the thickest and densest of doughs, but its attachments can still reach small quantities of egg whites or pancake batter in the very bottom. This model made the most evenly mixed cookie dough of our tests, and it also did so the fastest in just 30 seconds. It whipped cream with no trouble at all, and it powered through kneading whole wheat bread dough. We did, however, have to stop and scrape down the sides of the extra deep bowl a few times to make sure all the flour got incorporated. Unlike mixers with a set number of speed options, the Wolf style lets you adjust things infinitely, for absolutely precise control. This is a heavy-duty machine that only shook slightly, and only under the heaviest of strain. That's partially down to it being simply heavy, but it's exceptionally well built. For example, it comes up to speed slowly rather than spinning at full speed immediately, which prevents it from flinging flour and other dry ingredients out of the bowl before they start to mix together. For all those bells and whistles, though, you're paying a high price.
And number 1.
Hamilton Beach Classic. The value price of this mixer might not give you very high hopes, but it managed some surprisingly solid performance in our tests. It whipped cream to stiff peaks in a minute and a half, and it fully mixed a batch of cookie dough in less than a minute. It even managed a pretty good job kneading bread dough. Despite only barely being able to fit a single batch, its twin spiral dough hooks were actually better at the initial stage of combining water and dry flour than the more traditional shape. On top of that, you can detach the motor from the base to turn this machine into a hand mixer you can use with any bowl you like. Where the Hamilton Beach suffers for its cheap price is in build quality. It weighs only 5 pounds and is easy to store, but it's quite wobbly and unstable when the comparatively weak motor is taxed. It's ideal for whipped cream, meringues, or cake batter, but it had some trouble with firmer cookie and bread dough. It moved around the counter while mixing both, so you won't want to leave it unsupervised. There are just 6 speed options, which is fewer than competitors but honestly enough for pretty much any use.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.